Hi, I'm Una Merkel, and you're watching Trailers from Hell. As I've often said before, I don't think any studio had a better year than Warner Brothers in 1933. And among the very finest movies that year were the three musical spectaculars featuring extravagant production numbers staged by the incredible Busby Berkeley: 42nd Street, Gold Diggers of 1933, and Footlight Parade. Those latter two are among the best musicals of all time, and it's an eternal argument as to which one is better. But I might give Footlight the edge, because it does have one secret weapon: the first singing and dancing appearance on film by the guy who never really said, "You dirty rat." Strike up the band. That's a Gershwin song. Anyway, Warner's knew it had a bag full of stars and put them up front, though the billing is really strange. They've got Keeler first, above Cagney, while Dick Powell only makes it to fifth, although it is correct on the movie itself and on the poster. You'll also notice that the climactic number is titled Shanghai Nights, not Shanghai Lil, implying that this was a little bit of a rush job. God, Ruth Donnelly, all these great people, Hugh Herbert, Warner's had the best stock company ever. And there are those lovable kids, Dick and Ruby, with her doing the plain Jane thing again, immune to his adenoidal charms, but eventually being won over. And here, director Lloyd Bacon effectively shows us how Blondell pines for Cagney without using a single word. And of course, he's too preoccupied to even notice. I mean, seriously, who wouldn't notice Joan Blondell? And here's probably the most famous line from any Berkeley film.
But it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Where do you want me to go? Listen, you cheap stenographer.
Outside, Countess. As long as they have sidewalks, you've got a job.
1 year later, that wouldn't even have gotten past the first draft. Now, it's funny they would reference the big parade, since it generally didn't do to mention other studios' films, even silent ones. And as you can see, it's still got that Warner grit.
Blackmail.
If I tell Kent, he'll walk out and you know it.
You can't bluff us.
What makes you think I'm bluffing?
I love the casting of Frank McHugh as the stogie-puffing dance director. He's almost the last guy you'd put in a role like that, but he really pulls it off.
Well, how about a little kiss then?
I should say not.
Oh, these two again. The numbers are really phenomenal, with marvelous songs by Warren and Dubin and Fain and Cahill, and socked over as only conductor Leo Forbstein could do it.
This is war, a blockade. Anybody comes in, stays in. 3 prologues in 3 days. We're going to work your heads off. But by Saturday night, we'll have what we want.
Can't be done, I tell you. Can't be done.
And they're pretty racy as well, especially with a leering little Billy Barty running around causing mischief and all those dames getting wet. And could you be any more blatant than Honeymoon Hotel? And yes, Cagney singing and dancing was a big surprise. 2 future stars, Dorothy Lamour and Ann Sothern, are in the chorus of Shanghai Lil, though you really have to look to spot them. Like Gold Diggers of 1933, the movie is well aware of the Depression, but FDR had been in office for several months and things were getting more optimistic. Thus, it was decided not to send the audience home with a tear in their eye, as Gold Diggers had done. Footlight is one of those movies you can watch over and over again and not lose a milligram of its charm, excitement, and razzle-dazzle. And in fact, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to go home and watch it again, because thanks to the miracle of DVD, it can be done.
Can't be done, I tell you. Can't be done.